how do you go about looking at a kid like JB and go, all right, there are some deficiencies here, but here's what we really need to lean on.
So I came back during JV's senior year, so he was pretty dang polished when I got here.
Mhm.
I can talk a little bit about his freestyle career, but I
Mhm.
mean, what you said there, there's something important in what you said is like you you can't spend all the time just cleaning up the deficiencies when you can spend most of the time keeping them where they're good and getting really good at the areas that you see an opening. Like, man, if we can dial this aspect of his wrestling up, it's going to take care of all the other stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You got a guy that has
yeah,
problems with leg defense. Yes, you need to spend time with leg defense, but maybe I just need to get on legs more, right? So
yeah,
um,
yeah,
and that may not be the best example, but there's a lot of truth in spending time on what you're great at, right? And so you can become even better at it instead of spending all your time and trying to shore up your holes. And that's a delicate balance, right? Because you do have to spend time getting better at your deficiencies, right? But not at the
yeah,
expense of never working on the things you're good at, you know? And I
yeah.
think during the year you work on certain parts of that. Like you can when competition's far away, you can take some time and just go into a deep dive of getting better in an area, right? And then there's times of the year where it's like you're basically prepping for the next thing, right? There's not many adjustments. You're just prepping for the next thing, and you still want to. But the challenge with that is you still want to have a learning mindset. Like you still like we're not done learning new stuff yet, right? There is a time though, probably like mid-February, that's probably like, okay, nothing new, right? We're going now with what we have. Just
The
like just
hay is in the barn,
yes, the
baby.
hay's in the
Like
barn.
this is who we're going with.
Now there's a guy like Brock who, he can learn a position, within within a few hours and implement it the next match. Right. But again, that's again knowing your guy a little bit, right? Some guys you can add a lot to, and some guys you just need to simplify their mind. Like this is what you need to do.
Mm,
And that's a big part of it, right? Like when we ask, like, knowing what our guys need, that's a big part of it because some guys can handle that. Some guys can handle, tweaking a position right before, and other guys don't want to hear anything about it. Me, I probably didn't want to hear much about it at that time. Like let's just go with what I got.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's all it's as much art as it is science. Trying to figure these guys out.